Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking all about my Kindle. So let's get into it. If I can, okay, because all my stickers are messed up. Boom. I have the Kindle Paperwhite Agave Green. She's the 11th generation, and I believe she's 16 gigabytes. Now I don't know how the gigabytes work on this thing, but mine is 16. I believe they have 8 and 32, but I have the 16 gigabytes, and honestly, it's plenty of space for me. Because if you've been on my channel for a minute, which maybe this is your first video, hi, I'm Kamani, nice to meet you. Maybe this isn't your first video, welcome back. But I mostly read on my Kindle, except with the exception of this book right here. But this is just a book that I really wanted to annotate. But most of the time, I'm reading on my Kindle. Like, I'm completely like an ebook reader. I hate saying that, but it is what it is, you know? So, yeah, I mostly read on my Kindle. So, for me, I just like my Kindle because I'm a college student, so I'm not at home. I can't always have, like, physical books on me just because they're, like, heavy and big. Like this one right here. This is, like, 800 pages. Like, this is a chunky book. So, usually, I would read it on my Kindle, but I wanted to annotate it, so that's why I bought it physically. Also, it's a lot cheaper than buying physical books. I feel like for me, a Kindle is just what works. Some people, physical books is all that works for them, and that's fine. That's completely understandable. But for me, living the life I live right now, I'm a college student, so this is just very lightweight to, like, throw in my book bag, throw in a purse, you know, a tote bag, whatever, instead of like a huge book taking up all the space in my bag. Yeah, but there's also cons to Kindle. A Kindle, it isn't the most like high-tech thing. There are other e-readers like Nook. There's another one, I forget, but there's plenty of e-readers out there. You just have to do your research. Kindle was the one for me. I love my Kindle, but some people would probably prefer Nook or some other brand. There's like plenty of e-readers. Did I say the color? It's green. Yeah, usually my Kindle has these stickers in them, but I did take them out for the purpose of the video. So you'll probably see them in the B-roll, but they're usually in between the case. I do want to get like different stickers, but we'll see. But this is what my Kindle usually looks like without the stickers in it. I also have my Kindle just because I pay for Kindle Unlimited. Now that's a whole nother thing. Some people think it's worth it, some people don't. I think it's worth it just because I'm reading like 4 or 5 books a month, but some people don't do that, so it makes no sense to pay for Kindle Unlimited. Kindle Unlimited is basically like it's like Kindle's library essentially. And you pay, I think it's like $12. It might be 15. I think it's like 12 though. $12 a month, and you just have access to like their whole book of libraries. A whole library of books. And you can just choose whichever to read. It's basically a library. You can check out a certain amount, and then you have to return them whenever you like finish or you're done with it. You don't want it in Kindle anymore. You can only have a certain amount. I think it's like 20 you can have in your library before you have to return it to get like another book. So I have read a bunch of books on Kindle Unlimited. Let's honestly go see it. What are some of my Kindle Unlimited reads? I read Hooked recently. That was just my last video. That was on Kindle Unlimited. The whole series is on Kindle Unlimited. I loved it. I haven't read Scarred yet just because I'm trying to read A Little Life right now, and then I'm also trying to read Her Grumpy Neighbor Until Halloween, which is also on Kindle Unlimited. I want to finish that before Halloween, which is on Tuesday, I believe. I read The Last Flight, which I made a video for. I didn't really enjoy the book, but maybe you'll enjoy the book. It's on Kindle Unlimited if you want to check it out. The Eden series, which is like my favorite series of the year. Like, I freaking love that series so much. The last book comes out in December, but the whole series right now is on Kindle Unlimited along with their short like novellas. because there are two novellas. There's Christmas and Quincy, and then the Eden's The Legacy Story. So there's those on Kindle Unlimited. You also have Divine Rivals, which I love Divine Rivals. There's a lot of hype around it right now, with it being, I don't know, on Kindle. The second book comes out in December. Right now, Divine Rivals, it's on Kindle Unlimited. I do want to purchase the physical book eventually just because I love the first one, but it's on Kindle Unlimited if you're interested in that. The whole, what is the series called? With Dreamland Billionaire series, all of that is on Kindle Unlimited, all 3 books. So the fine print, terms and conditions, final offer, all of that is on Kindle Unlimited, which those books also have a ton of hype. So if you want to read those, they're on Kindle Unlimited. Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney is on Kindle Unlimited. I haven't read it yet, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. I DNF'd it once. I'm going to try to read it again, but there's those. There's also a lot of Frida McFadden books on Kindle Unlimited, and I like her books. She wrote The Housemaid 1 and 2, and then she has The Inmate. She has a ton of books, but she's on Kindle Unlimited. So yeah, you can also buy books on your Kindle, so you don't really have to have Kindle Unlimited to read on your Kindle. You can just purchase the books. So I have purchased some books just for me. I read Blue by Joyce Myers Hofstadter, which is just like a nostalgic read for me. I read it like in middle school because I'm from the area that's, in the book, like the setting of the book, I'm from there. So it was a nostalgic read. I had to read it in middle school. It was fun. I loved it. Let's go to my reading list. Let's see. The Knock 'Em Out series, that's on Kindle Unlimited. I have not read it yet. I want to read it, I think. But that's all on Kindle Unlimited. I've heard a lot about Wayward. That's on Kindle Unlimited. I've heard a lot of good things about it, but I have not read it. Keep that in mind. But that's on Kindle Unlimited. What else? I've heard a lot about Flock by Kate Stewart. That and the series is on Kindle Unlimited. It's on my TBR. I haven't got to it yet, but I've heard a lot of good things about it on TikTok, so maybe I will get to it eventually. We will see. But Credence is also on Kindle Unlimited. I don't think that book is a series, but if it is, the whole series might be on Kindle Unlimited. But I've heard a lot about Credence by Penelope Douglas on TikTok. I've heard a lot about it, not recently, but like a while ago. So that's one thing you might want to look into. I want to try to read it eventually, but we'll see. Yeah, a lot of Geneva Rose is on Kindle Unlimited. She wrote Perfect Marriage, which is a book that I loved. It's kind of like a thriller mystery type book. I loved it. You might like it. It just depends on what you like. Kindle Unlimited has a ton of books, so you honestly just have to look into it for yourself. It depends on what you like to read. I just told you some of my recommendations based on what I like to read, but you might like to read different things. I feel like Kindle Unlimited, they have literally everything for everyone. There's literally, you're never just not gonna find a book. They also, a perk about, owning a Kindle, Amazon, they have like Stuff Your Kindle days. So it'll be days where they'll have like a certain genre of books free. So like one day it was like romance, and then recently they just had like thriller and mystery because it's October. They have days where like books are free, so you can just stuff your Kindle, aka just like buy a ton of free books, and it's basically just to, I think, put out like small authors just to get their work out. New people read new things, and you might find an author you love. So that's also why I really love Kindle, and just, Kindle Unlimited, but also just like Kindles in general. My Kindle is a 16 gigabyte, I believe, and I absolutely have not made a dent in it. I literally just checked and it said I had like 14 gigabytes left, and I have a ton of books on this thing, which is insane. So I feel like 16 is perfect for me. If you read more than me, or honestly an 8 might be good for me, But you know, if you read more than me, you might want to get like a 16 or a 32. If you read less, then you might just want to get an 8 gigabyte. It's all up to you. It just depends. I got my Kindle for Prime Day back in the summer, so I did not pay full price. My Kindle at the time, she was probably like, I want to say like 70, 80 bucks. Plus I bought all the accessories and stuff when I got the Kindle. But my Kindle was like, you know, 80 bucks. I don't know how much it is like originally. I want to say it's like 110 for, it depends on what Kindle you get. I did get the green Paperwhite, which is like a, I don't want to say newer version because I really don't know, but a more popular version, so it is kind of more expensive. But there are different kinds of Kindles. This is the Paperwhite 11th generation. You could just get a basic Kindle. They also have the Kindle Oasis. Excuse me. They also have the Kindle Oasis. What else did they have? There's another one. I don't know. If I find it, I'll just put pictures up. But there are different kinds of Kindles, which is also kind of what you need to do your research on if you're looking to buy one, because this is perfect for me. I love the Paperwhite. The size, it literally like fits in my hand, which I love. But some people, you know, the Oasis is a bit bigger. It has the page turn buttons. It's all up to you. It depends on what you like. So yeah, I hope that's all I want to say. I didn't make a script for this video, so that's kind of why it's all over the place. But I think that's it for me. Period. I ate that down. Yeah, so if you're looking for a Kindle, if you're thinking about getting a Kindle, I think you should get one, but maybe I'm a little biased because I love my Kindle. But think about it. Also, I hear a lot of Kindles go up on unbaggage claim, which you can get over like real cheap, like 30, 40 bucks. So if you're looking to get a Kindle but you're not too sure if you'll love it, maybe go on there, see if you can find one for like the low. And if you love it, you can get a different one, you know? But that's it for me, I think. If you like the video, maybe you should subscribe. If you like me, maybe you should subscribe. If you didn't like the video, if you don't like me, then maybe don't subscribe just yet. And I will see y'all, or you, next time I post. Bye. Okay, bye.